So check this out, man. By the way, prison story time.
Oh yeah.
Sort of. It's been a while. We're getting rare by the fucking year.
I mean, after
so
a
many
certain
years,
point,
you can only tell so many prison stories. I still got a lot of them, but fuck that. The point is, I guess it's a pseudo prison story time because it's related to prison. And I've said this many times. In prison, I met a lot of actually decent people, surprisingly, or interesting people for sure. People that I've kept in contact with, etc. But if you're in a place like that, just like anywhere, you're bound to have a group. Your acolytes, your friends, your boys. You know, your clique, your posse, if you will. You prefer that?
Not really.
No. What do you prefer? Tiny little hats and chaps?
I was gonna say homies, but
Your homies.
I'll take a tiny little hats and chaps.
Yeah, you know, so you can wear with your posse. You can boot scoot into the local.
Oh, boot scoot boogie.
Do the can.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, yeah. Your boys, your homies. You know, anywhere you go, no matter how well you may get along with anybody, not you're bound to have some homies, and that's the same with me. You know, when I was in prison, I had my homies, and I stayed in one unit for the bulk of my last few years. So I generally hung out with the same people, or they were my homies, I guess, for lack of better words. And recently, we made a video about this, but we decided it was too grim and weird.
Mad grim.
Recently, one of those homies got rearrested, and long story short, it's he's an idiot. I think you can agree with that.
Yep.
You know, first of all, for recommitting any crime or committing any crime, having been there and you didn't learn your fucking lesson and you commit another crime and you go back. But second, because he committed an idiotic level crime, and so that's stupid. But it was a bummer to me because I was like, man, you know, that was my homie and he done this stupid shit. And that just reminds me, of course, of me, like when I got arrested. You know, of course I deserved to be arrested and all that bullshit, but it just reminds me that other people were affected by that, you know, obviously other than, you know, those involved in criminal acts. But I'm saying, like, you know, just like you and mom and any friends and stuff like that, they were like, what the fuck, man? You know, the feeling of maybe betrayal, I don't know, disappointment, etc. It sucks. So here, my friend gets fucking arrested, and even though he's a fucking moron, it's still like, he's still my friend. I feel sad. You know, it kind of depressed me and all that shit. And I even got a little kind of like a PTSD flashback. Like when he got arrested, like I panicked. Like I imagined myself in his shoes. And it just was like a way for my mind to take me back to that experience. And it was like, ugh, glad I'm not that guy, you know? So it sucked. You know, but then yesterday, guy, this is another homie. I think I maybe have mentioned him here. I definitely mentioned him to you, Tiny. Which, if you know anything about prison, you know that that's an ironic name. Yeah. He was massive, in fact. But Tiny, about a year ago, had a heart attack. Literally was driving home and was like, "Oh, I don't feel good. Let me pull over." Heart attack. Cut to, yeah, you need survived it, by the way, obviously. You need some surgery here. So in November, he had a triple bypass. Holy shit, did he need some surgery, right? And you think, well, that's good. You know, hopefully he can recover from that, all that stuff. He did recover, but then he started having these abdominal pains, right? So he goes to the doctor, and they tell him, guess what? They tell him, you got stage 4 cancer.
Come on, guy.
What the fuck? But then I was like, holy shit, all my clique got fucked over. All my homies are fucking dead or in prison or some shit.
Homie, is this some freaking Final Destination shit?
So am I next? Am I going to be fucking... clearly I'm going to die of some obesity-related shit, but is it like tomorrow? Yeah. If it is, I need you to like cancel all my Amazon pre-orders because that's not going to be good. But anyway...
pornos.
Well, you need a, like, nah, I don't fucking pay for porno. Who the fuck pays for porno?
Who does pays for porno?
Yeah, paying for porno, like, nah, hell no. That's for degenerates.
Yeah, homie, I'm proud of you. You're not paying for porno?
Yeah, who does that? Anyway, the point is, definitely cancel my Amazon pre-orders. That's, like, legit. You gotta cancel them, boys. So much stuff pre-ordered. So meticulously timed for me to be able to pay them. But anyway, I was thinking like, holy shit, man, that's insane. You know, of course we've talked about the guy that choked on a piece of squash.
Who chokes on squash?
He was one of my homies. He gets out. He's doing good. He gets his family back together.
Squash is like the softest food.
Right? And the dude chokes on a piece of squash during a family reunion. Nobody finds him until it's too late, and he's blue. And then I get a letter months later from his mom that says, Clint choked on a piece of squash. Thought you'd like to know.
That's horrible,
Holy
man.
shit. So
I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but that
I mean, it was kind of funny.
You showed me the letter, and
Yeah.
it's like, come on, guy.
Yeah, literally. I know it's. You might be thinking like, why'd you put that little hillbilly affectation? She wrote it.
That's
like
how
that.
it was, guy.
And they were in fact kind of hill folky, but he died choked on a piece of squash. Squash. I'm sorry. Yes, and then here recently, of course, the friend with stage 4 cancer. What the fuck? Then my friend gets arrested, and he's back in prison now. This other friend that I had, I don't know if I mentioned this guy, but he got out. This is fucking tragic, guy. I thought the other video that we didn't put out was grim. This one turned out to be grimmer. He got out, guy. While he was in prison, he had lost his mother and his father while he was in prison. So that sucks, right? And then his wife died of cancer while he was in prison. He finally gets out. He was just doing like 5 years, by the way. He finally gets out. His daughter's going to medical school. His other daughter's about to enter college. He gets his life back together. Gets a new girlfriend. They are engaged to be married. And then he decides, I'm going to go after work to have a little drink at the bar down the street. Yeah. Down the street. Yeah. And he's coming back home, obviously tipsy. And he just happens to collide with a couple on a bike that had just gotten married. And he kills them both. You know, by the car crash, obviously. He didn't jump out of the cab of the vehicle and slash at them. But, you know, he kills them both. And they die tragically. Of course, that's super sad. But, of course, he also gets the manslaughter charges. And he's not getting out, guy. You know, he went in at 50-something years old. And if he gets out, he's going to be close to 90-something. You know, so that sucks. You know, and he was another one of my homies, you know. Tight homie. Good guy, too. Except for the fact that, you know, that happened. Another guy's still stuck in there for God knows how long. Oh, and another one of my homies, bladder cancer.
Come on, guy.
Stage 3. So I'm last man standing, basically.
Yeah, you're like Bruce
What am I
Willis.
gonna get? Bruce Willis, guy. Oh, by the way, this new
What was that?
I don't know. This new
A fate worse than Bruce Willis.
yeah, Bruce Willis is the worst fate. Look at him, clearly unhappy.
So unhappy.
This new cancer reveal here, the type of cancer he has. Guess what? Guess what kind of cancer it is? It's already bad that this guy went to prison, has to live with the stigma of being an ex-con. You know, having a hard time. Obviously, you know, had the indignities of life of shit upon him because of his mistakes and, you know, all that jazz. Had a heart attack, all that shit. Guess what kind of cancer he got?
Nut cancer.
Butt cancer.
Oh, that's worse.
Colon cancer, guy.
I thought nut was going to be worse, but
Like,
butt is worse.
I mean, his abdomen hurts, so the nuts might have not been...
What's all connected?
I guess it is part of the abdomen, right? The nuts.
My
are not
nuts
part
hurt.
of the abdomen.
What my nuts been hurt? That's weird.
That is weird. Anyway,
My left nut.
colon cancer, guy.
Mm.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's horrid.
So, of course, he, like me, handles tragedy with humor. So, when he told me, you can only imagine how cringy that conversation was. Two guys trying desperately to be not sad with horrifyingly off-color jokes. It was bad, but, you know, at least we understood each other's tendencies to handle shit with humor. But, yeah, man. All of them are fucking dead. Or not, all of them are not dead, but all of them are in some tragic situation. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the update. in case you're wondering about Mr. Gluttony, who made some. He was not part of my friends. He was a pariah upon my life. But if you must know, Mr. Gluttony, upon exiting prison, had been told, basically, you're the unhealthiest person we've ever seen. You're gonna die. And as far as I know, he's still alive though.
Damn, homie, that guy's still alive.
That's still alive. He literally got told, dude, you are the unhealthiest person on the planet.
How come he's
Quote Doc Knock, I think his name was. Not the real name, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. How come what?
How come he's still alive?
Dude, I don't know, man. It's literally a miracle, and that's coming from me, a quote fat lard. This guy, as aforementioned, was an amorphous mass of tissue that happened to be alive. And dude, he's still pumping out them hits. And by pumping out them hits, I mean he's going back to pounding his fucking shit into drains like he did.
Homie. Was he the guy that whacked his weenie and it smelled like shit?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, he didn't whack it. He was taking a piss and it smelled like shit. He did whack it underneath his covers. And I was like, yes, that guy. That guy. He was not part of my clique, but he's still alive.
Shit.
So maybe I
You should have hung out with him.
should have hung out with him so he's dead. Nah, man, but yeah, that's the update on that.
Man, you're giving people a freaking
Am I a
mark,
curse?
guy. Yeah.
Am I the curse? You know what I thought when homie here recently told me, that he got the butt cans. The first thing that came to my fucking head was the signs inside the chow halls that said that
the freaking Kool-Aid?
Yeah, that if you drink the fucking Kool-Aid, it's not Kool-Aid, it's the flavored drink or whatever the fuck they said. But basically the Kool-Aid. That if you drink the Kool-Aid, you'll get the culo cancer. No, it says if you drink the Kool-Aid, it says that the flavored drink has been shown to cause cancer in
that'll do it.
Yeah. and this homie gets fucking colon cancer, stomach cancer, colon cancer, the whole 9 yards. It spread to all his, stage 4 style, And the other boy gets a fucking bladder.
Yeah.
Come on, guy.
Were you sucking down that Kool-Aid, guy?
I drank the Kool-Aid a few times. Dude, I drank water most of the time, don't get me wrong. But every now and then you're like, man, that Kool-Aid. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That Kool-Aid was fucking great. Best Kool-Aid I've ever had in my fucking life. And
pure asbestos, guy.
I don't know why it caused cancer or who they tested it on, but they didn't give a shit. They gave us that Kool-Aid. You had always the option of Kool-Aid or water, and sometimes you were just like, even if like me, you were like adamant. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Every now and then you indulge, man. And there was a Kool-Aid black market and everything. They'd smuggle it out in finger gloves. That's right, finger gloves. Right? in the fingers of gloves, rubber gloves, and then sell it, man. And then you'd be like, hell yeah. Well, I never bought any, but I definitely partook every now and then of the finger Kool-Aid and the regular Kool-Aid. But yeah, man, it was potent as shit too. You could literally drop one grain into a cup of water and it would taste the whole thing up.
That's probably why.
I don't know what it was, but if that's the culprit, then definitely not worth it.
No.
So yeah, man. Anyway, glum update for sure.
I feel
but
like if you're already there, though, might as well enjoy that Kool-Aid, no?
That's what I told this guy. And I don't mean to sound disrespectful. Cut to all our videos, but I was like, dude, you got to look at it this way. And I'm not one to look at things. I'm not one to look at the glass as half full. Pretty pessimistic, really. But he's in a circumstance where now his entire life is a watershed moment, and if you can't savor every last moment because of that, then holy shit, man.
Suck down that Kool-Aid.
Suck down that Kool-Aid or something because you need to die faster. No, like literally, like, sometimes you need, I'm not saying he needs cancer, but I'm saying sometimes we in life need like big fucking monumentous things to happen to us for us to appreciate things. For me, that one of those moments, not the only, but one of those moments was getting arrested. You know, yes, it was because of bad things and all that shit. But it allowed me to reevaluate everything and really appreciate things and change my point of view of things and all that jazz. And this guy is now permanently living in that state of mind, you know, like, shit, man. Might as well make each moment richer rather than the. What do you got to lose? You're already fucking dead, basically.
Suck that juice now.
Suck juice, you know, suck a little juice. Hit on a chick.
Get weird.
She says no. Well, yeah, get weird with it. Yeah, Danny style. Yeah, you know, chick says no. So what? You're gonna die in a few seconds. At least you tried.
A few seconds.
Yeah, you know,
mommy.
You know, I don't know, man. Go on a few dates. If they say yes, cool, man. Then be like, well, I'm out because, you know, I'm literally out of the mortal coil in 1 trillisecond. So, yeah, fuck it, man. You know, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, what do you say to a person like that? You know, you can only say, hey, man, I love you. You know, but shit. Do your thing, man. You know. Stinky.
Yeah, it's a stinker.
Opinions?
Yeah, I'm trying to find this word that we're. Damn it! I can't find it. You could just give him a nice little lang niapi on his way out.
No, was it was it lang niapi?
Lappy happy, I think.
Lappy yappy?
It
No.
doesn't make sense.
Lampy yappy. No.
Yeah.
Lap niapi.
Yeah.
Lapney ape?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know what the fuck that word is or what that is.
We saw it at Five Guys and we thought it was stupid and we were talking about it for.
But we could give him one for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a thing.
Yep. Stinky Glum update.
Whip. We're out.
Yeah.